Did you know that the average leaky toilet wastes around 200 gallons of water a day? That's over 6,000 gallons of water a month. And depending on the severity of the leak, just one leaky toilet could cost you anywhere from several hundred to several $1,000s a year. The good news is that fixing the problem is often very simple and will only cost you around $6 and a little bit of your time. I'm going to show you a common way to fix this problem. Let's dive in. I recently received an email from my water company letting me know they detected water that had been running continuously in my house for the past several days. They encouraged me to go investigate the source of the leak and fix it. As I mentioned before, the repercussions could be quite costly. Now, this wasn't a huge surprise to me, as there has been a toilet acting up recently, often refusing to flush unless the handle is held down for what appears to be a comically long amount of time. If you abandon the process too soon, the next patron could be in for quite the surprise. Now, to be certain that the toilet was in fact the cause of the leak, I had to just run a simple test. So very, very simple. All you need to do is place a few drops of food coloring into the tank of the toilet. Come back a few minutes later, and if the food coloring has made its way into the bowl of the toilet, then congratulations, you've found the leak. The next step is to fix the problem. In most cases, the issue could be related to the flapper. The flapper is located at the bottom of the tank. Its job is to seal the opening between the tank and the bowl of the toilet. When your toilet flushes, the flapper opens up and allows water to fill the toilet bowl back up. An old-worn flapper is prone to leaks and can cause excess water use by causing your toilet to constantly run. The best way to correct the problem is to replace the flapper, and that, my friends, is exactly what we are going to do. All right, we're back at the house, and this is what I picked up for about $6 at my local hardware store. This is a typical toilet flapper. This particular model is a float style. It has this sort of like bobber-like attachment that allows you to increase or decrease the amount of time the flapper stays open. The existing flapper that I'm replacing happens to be this style, which is why I opted for this one. Otherwise, I would have opted for something a little bit more standard that does not have the float. Either way, you're going to be just fine. Flappers are available in two sizes. This is the standard 2-inch. There's also a larger 3-inch model. Most toilets today use the standard 2-inch flapper, but large 3-inch flappers have become popular recently. If you don't know which size flapper your toilet has, there's an easy way to do that. You can just quickly take a look at the flapper in the toilet. If it is about the size of a baseball or an orange, you need a 2-inch flapper. Whereas if it's the size of a softball or a grapefruit, you need a 3-inch flapper. There's not much to something like this. You have the flapper itself connected with a chain. The flapper has a connection point near the base of the tank of the toilet, and then the chain just connects to the handle of the toilet. So very, very simple installation, and we'll go walk you through how to do that now. The first step is to shut off the water supply to the toilet and flush until the water is fully drained. You'll then want to drain any remaining water from the tank by holding down the flush handle. Next, you'll disconnect the flapper chain from the flush lever. And remove the old flapper by pulling it off of its connection point. With the flapper removed, it's a good idea to clean the flush valve opening and surrounding area to remove any mineral deposits or debris. Now you'll install the new flapper, just putting it back on its connection point and making sure it sits evenly and creates a proper seal.
Next, reconnect the flapper chain to the flush lever, making sure to leave a little slack for smooth movement. Finally, turn the water supply back on to refill the tank and check if the flapper seals tightly. If you've done everything correctly, your toilet should be leak-free and flushing like a champ, and you will no doubt be named hero for the day. As always, thank you for watching, and we look forward to catching you on the next one. And remember, you can do this. Why not do it yourself?